Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Okay, well, since we're starting off in this city, the first thing we need to do is eradicate these army rangers. They're all the US has, and they're throwing them at me as fast as they can, so we gotta wipe them out. I don't know where these guys are made. I've never played the US. It's gonna be interesting when I eventually get around to it, although after this playthrough is done, I'm definitely gonna need a bit of a break. Playing a World War II game to completion is a lot, especially as one of the Axis powers, because you don't own anything at the start. So, you know, the whole world is your target. Okay, all the rest of them should be good. Right, yeah, you guys need to fortify, because you got kicked around. Yeah, more of these, over here. Okay, this will be the moment where we learn just how widespread the territory of Recife, is that how you pronounce it? Of this city is. Here, I want a couple of these guys to actually remain. I should probably put them in the air. So America's got B-17s. That's not good for me. There's nothing really I can do about it, but it means they're advancing faster than I was hoping they would be. It might get exponential from this point on. If they get to Pershings, I'm going to be in a really bad spot. Pershings, for anyone who's not aware, are the American super tank. Basically, they're King Tiger. Pretty sure if I actually get to SS Panzer IIs, mine are still better, but it won't be by the numbers I would want them to be. This is the city I would like to get next, if possible. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have any actual roads to it, so there's going to be a handful. They still have units down here, although I have no idea what it is that's actually inside. Okay, well, I kind of like the area we have here, so I think I'm gonna have the rest of these guys stay put. Just for now, at least. I keep an eye out everywhere, pretty much. Here, let's take this right now. Just so I'm not worried about it in another minute or two. Yep, we still don't have the line of roads. That's what I figured was going to happen. Because of that. So we got to take this. Okay, one of you. What do we got out here? Okay, that's a forest. Can I hurry this thing yet? No. Oh my word. Still no. Okay, kill that. Go out here, just to make sure that guy doesn't get away. Stinking Brazilian cities. So frustrating. Yeah, that guy's out of range. Okay, well, the rest of these are going to have to sit here. How many tanks does Chile have? I checked, but I don't remember. Only 17. That's not that many. Okay, I have more than enough 88s out here, right? That's not a crazy number, but it should be more than enough for Chile. Oh, yeah, and all these too. Okay, well, I'm going to fortify all of them for now. The rest of them are going to fortify too. I'm going to pull these guys over to here. All of you fortify. We might be changing up what we do in just a little bit. Dang, everyone is still just headed back. Okay, this is actually at least some reinforcements. We need to get these guys out here. Yeah, the rest of these guys can stay here for now as well. Handful of other 87Bs. Let's get them in here. Okay, well this one's good for viewing, and that's about it. I can put you in here, just in case. Yeah. I could bring the Dorniers in, but I actually like keeping them out here. That way, if I ever need to, at the end of a turn, I can just wake up the fortified ones and send them out without compromising the ones I want to keep there. Cool, that should work. Oh. More 88s out here? Yeah, there's another stinking submarine. Did I not? Why are they here? Oh! The rally point does work for planes. I just figured that out. Those are my new planes that get built out here. And they actually... I didn't think the planes went to the rally point. Good to know. Okay. Pretty cool, too, actually. I like that. I assume if they can't fly that far, then they just won't even try, and they'll wait till my turn to take an order, but if they can, it would appear they go there. Because, like, if I go... Well, not up here. We're somewhere farther. It's building 88s. Maybe they do move on their own. I don't know. Regardless, they are affected by it. I didn't think they would be. There are these other planes that I have had to be flying manually for a bit now. Only a couple 87Bs were there. I don't know that the computer is... well, like the automation part is actually smart enough to make those sorts of calls on its own. Where did it go? Where did that... Wait a minute. There you are. Okay, you're in our range now. So we've missed twice, got shot down once. Oh my goodness. Hit the thing. There we go. It's got 13 hit points? That's a lot. Shot down again. Is there... That's a 3. Isn't the Iowa's 3 too? That's 4. That's a little bit better, but... I've been shot down less by, like, a lot less, by 3 stacks of guys that had better air defense altogether. This seems weirdly impregnable. Kill this thing. Okay, now it's just the Iowa. Who, oh my goodness. Whose anti-air defense, or not anti-air defense, whose actual defense, I think, makes it strong enough that the convoy should not appear on top of it. Unless we get it down to 1, and then it does. Okay, it didn't. Let's blitz the convoy. Oh, it did. There we go. Took all of us just to bring it down to this. Okay, well the rest of you are good to go back home. At least for now. If this becomes a constant thing, I'll need to keep them all just in the Atlantic, ready to counteract. Yeah, see, this plane, this did not go to Gibraltar. And I think that's only because it was too far to do so. Okay, wake up one of the Dorniers. This is going well. Here. Ah, really? Dang it. I thought that was enough. Okay. Okay, well this guy doesn't have a road, so I'm gonna actually blow this thing up. Because he'll get back onto the... No, I shouldn't blow that thing up. Because if I do, then he'll make for the... Because my tanks can't attack next turn, they're just gonna land. Is that a militia? Okay, so he doesn't have much defense here. We actually hit? I think we actually hit. Okay, the rest of these I'm going to want to move down that coast with them, so they're going to stay where they are. My 88s need to move. Okay. Some of you too. Okay, I've got a couple scattered around. Keep an eye on the water. Kill you. Stay there for now. Oh yeah, it's this turn. Here, can I start with these guys? Cool. Come on, just get to the 88s. If the Japanese manage to take that upper city on the peninsula and then they just don't do anything with the last one and force me to build a transport or something to go around and get it, I'm going to be very unhappy with them. They were super industrious when it came to conquering their enemies, right up until it would have been helpful for me if they actually did that. Now they can't even touch Davao. Just sending you. Cool. And there we go. Okay, now we'll move all of our planes. Get the 87Bs in there. We'll bring them in. I don't see any Japanese troops. We're going to try to just massacre the forces we can get here, even the ones on the mountains. I got enough infantry to make it happen. I think that'll leave him with just a small handful of remaining troops, which he's probably not going to take out of his cities. Then again, even Switzerland launched their forces out before I conquered them. So, a lot of the computer just behaves very dumb. Is that a worker? It's a wounded infantry. Weird. Okay, let's bring in the rest. Now let's see here. Would it be easier? 1, 2... Yeah. We're gonna go here. Did you just win? I think that guy just killed one of mine. Okay, that's it for their last motorized infantry, I think. So this place here, this has a security division? Cool. Did I not just tell them all to... whatever. It'd be hilarious if the Americans mounted a massive offensive and decided they were going to do to me what I've basically been doing to them, which is attack where I'm the most vulnerable. And so they launch an attack like down here somewhere, and just this entire force of everything just comes rolling up to get them. Okay, I think that convoy should not move. It should just park and wait for its friends to come back. Which means I can sink it next turn. In fact, someone from it might even... The Americans might send someone out to come see us from that way. Just to secure it. Even though it is, you know, already lost. These still don't give anything, do they? Not really. And that space is unworkable? Yep. Okay, we're just going to start doing this now. I'm going to go on this spot because I'm trying to avoid enemy forces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more if I want to be able to throw down a road every turn and then move forward. Okay, they're pretty far from getting there. Which means I don't need to be in any hurry. Okay, those spaces are practically worthless. That one's done. So this city's good. Let's go down here. And it's funny, the computer's all about building workers and doing all kinds of stuff, and yet it does the most inefficient things. There's all kinds of stuff it could actually do to make its cities better, and they seem to avoid doing that. I just put roads on random nonsense when it'd be much more beneficial to do something else. I put roads on random nonsense all the time, so I'm not bashing the very practice. But when your cities aren't very developed, you know, you shouldn't be putting roads on random nonsense. Unless they're for actual strategic value. Like, I've taken a lot of things down here. And I've put my workers on just all kinds of random garbage that's not very helpful to me in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't matter because they don't need to do much yet. I need to wait for Britain to move to see if that space they're on is something I can use. Where's an, veteran SS? You, kill this guy. There is another one. Did I tell my 87Bs to chill? I thought, what are the odds there's one guy on that one spot? Turns out the answer was higher than I would have liked. I actually need to get these flak further north, so if someone can get that road finished, I will be much more pleased with them. Okay, there's that road. That's handy. Here, we need to get all of our workers, though, further up there. Okay. So the Soviets are down to 2 cities now. Looking good on that front. We took the last major Brazilian city, and we're still frustratingly boxed in by them. I really need the resistance in Rio to be gone so I can build an airport. I'm tempted to just start sending my SS out into the jungle to find and kill those guys right now, because they're not doing much else. I'd like to get them further north, where I could send them towards, like, Georgetown or something. Because most of the Brazilian cities don't matter that much, but there's that one that holds a vital road that I do need, and I can't use it yet. It's super annoying. At least I don't have to worry about their actual military anymore. Brazil's tanks and whatnot have been completely destroyed by this point. Even the new ships go here now. But I've noticed that the submarines and stuff don't. Well, the subs are actually... The subs are from Ireland. Other subs might go to Gibraltar. I'm just going to fortify everyone out here at the moment. I need more in the area so I can space them out properly. Okay, so I can move this guy. We're going to want him up here. Yeah, I think the others here are good enough. I'm going to pull these panzers out. Next turn, most of our, like that guy, our remaining injured ones should heal up. What did I just see? Thought I saw something weird. We own that spot. We might be able to grab both of these cities right away. And that's, I think, those are the two most important cities that Chile has. I thought they held... I guess they do have that coal. We need to take that from them to keep them from building more tanks. Okay, these paratroopers are also healthy. That's not close enough. Do we still have rebellion going on here? Yes. You two, get up here. Help fix that. That's right, I have SS infantry going elsewhere. That city is undefended. What's going on with that? Who do I have here that can... I don't know, motorized. Get that. Hold that. My word. I need more actual defensive troops down here. Okay, so we need to get Rio cleared so that I can actually put an airport down. Most of these places are still in rebellion. Which is super frustrating. These ones I get. They're huge, right? They're not going to be easy to clear out, but... we kind of beat Rio into the ground. It shouldn't really have that much in the way of resistance left. But it still has one person, and that keeps us from actually building anything. Oh, I thought those were actual British infantry. They're just militia. Okay. Man, why wouldn't they just put, like, one road here and one here? That'd just connect up everything, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe not. I think they'd need another 2 up here. I'm gonna have to, though, because I need a direct route up to here, and then up to here. And then through here. Because right now, tanks can't get through any of that, or any of this. Or this, without a road. Like this, from this point, all the way down to, like, the coast. Tanks cannot bypass. So our workers are gonna have a lot to do. Okay, so next turn, I think we'll go to war with Chile. I don't intend to send my forces to attack these cities from either of these ones, but I might. Like, I could just drop someone onto this spot, and then onto that, and then onto that. It's not a super fast way to get it done, but it will get it done. I would like to just attack this spot, but we can't cross a mountain like that. This one, I guess it'd be the same thing, here to here to here. But first I'm going to want to take both of these so I can see where the property lines fall. And then I might be able to grab them more easily. I don't have to worry about attacks from the north. It'll take them 2 turns at least to get to our next closest city, because we own these vital roads, and there's nothing here. And we also own the territory. Once we get through, then I can grab these ones, and then they're relegated to the more useless Peruvian cities. Which, wow, there's only 2 up here. And then we're going to have to take Peru as well. That's probably where my SS are going to come into play down here. Just to eradicate them. Who knows? Hopefully they did better actual work in the area. Okay, we're going to send one of you over here. And I think I'm going to start sending my infantry. What if I wake up everyone? Leave one of you here. Put the rest over there. And then I just have them march on that city. It's the next biggest Brazilian city, and it's an important location to have. I can use that as an airbase. Unfortunately, these people are not under actual aerial protection, so if the United States bombs them, I don't think they'll kill any. They didn't kill any of our fighters, and we only had 3, but they might. I don't know. They are bombing us, I'm pretty sure, from Panama, but it could be from San Juan as well, or both. And their fighters, or their bombers are really good, so I might just need more guys out here. I might have to board and take one of these islands. Alright, well, we're charging. Those guys are all going to flee. It looks like they were working on getting roads down, so maybe some of this stuff is kind of developed. But I can see those, and there's nothing there, so they at least don't have a road there. Maybe there's one further down. I guess we'll see. Other than them, we've got down here. That should keep them from quickly getting into our territory. I could put a guy right there. I don't think it really helps. No, we're just gonna wait. Drop everyone at once. And I got some 87Bs out here. That thing's probably going to run away and heal, but we're going to kill him. I don't know why he's coming out here, but he's not going to live. Okay, I don't have anything else to do. I don't think I do. Oh, dang it. I meant to turn on animation so I could see what the US is up to. Oh well. Okay, he's still in range of our 87Bs, so we can get him. They're still bombing the city. And I'm pretty sure Folkwolves have a range of 7, so if they get into the air now, even if it takes them till the turn after to get into the air, our infantry will be covered up to that point. And hopefully once we shoot a couple of them down, they give up and leave. The computer's not very smart when it comes to their bombers, and they usually just up and run away. That thing did bombard us. My next set of Gibraltar planes are going down there. And those guys, I'm pretty sure those are... No, those are still out of range. We're gonna have to move one step closer before my 87Bs can kill them. Probably should have turned on animations to see the Iowa class die as well. I've never seen that. Even my dad, who's played this module many, many, many times, and many times as the US, he's never actually seen the Iowas in action. When I told him I'd seen one, he asked me what they looked like and stuff. So I should probably actually see their animation at some point. I think as the US, you usually win long before you get that far technologically. Okay, so we've got C. Why would I ever want that tech? If I go for this, I don't even have to get. That's like the one that I don't ever need. What can I actually get? This. Do I need... I can get that, or that. That's right. Okay, let's do this. At least the tank is marginally better by 1 point than what we have now. I didn't set my new city either. Either one of them. Dang it. I still have to get into the habit of the, oh, Panzer Grenadiers! I forgot, I finally have them. Okay, yeah, get a bank for now. I gotta get into the habit of actually queuing up all my new cities. I did it a couple times, but I keep forgetting. Getting a lot of pollution this turn. A lot of pollution this turn. We can build convoys now, too. Wow. Malta, you do not get a lot done. Alright, so I got some little bit of things to do. First, let's make sure we're properly queued. I'm gonna have to scroll through a lot, because I got like 7 billion planes here. Actually, not as many as I thought. Okay. And you. Cool. Now, wake up you. How much does this cost? 100 per, but they're so awesome. 1826. That's so much better than what we've had. We're probably going to wait a whole other turn just to get these things up and running. Motorized and motorized. What else do I have to spend my money on anyway? So those, I got those. I feel like there was something else I actually wanted to do. Right. Changing productions. You're building transports, alter you to convoys. Sick. They take a lot longer, but they're so much more efficient. Where'd it go? There you are. And then I'm building them out here. They're also faster. Cool. Where is my Hindenburg right now? There you are. Terrifying, that thing is. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go through this turn. Well, not this turn. I think I'm going to, off camera, go through and upgrade all of the motorized infantry that I can. Do I have any here? I don't think I brought any over here, actually. I got those guys there. That's 23. That's two grand right there, just spent in upgrades. I got a lot that are on the move, but everyone who was building them should have automatically changed to Panzer Grenadiers. Yep. Even that one actually built a Panzer Grenadier. I think they even have air defense. They do. They're just so good. Look at that defense number. I think that... Is that even better than our Stugs? It's equal to our Stugs. And a better attack. And anti-air defense. They don't have the bombardment thing, but just... Same hit points, too. Oh, they're going to be sick. They're going to be great against America, too. It's a big deal, getting them out here on the field. So I'm going to see next turn about upgrading whichever of those that I can. We're going to kill that guy. I think he's just doing that to keep us from getting it, even though we can't get it without having Reval. They're not very smart. But we have this finished, too. We'll be getting closer to Brisbane, but it's going to take us a little bit to actually take this stupid thing. Same with that. That's like 3 or 4 turns away. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to get that, and then worst case scenario, 1, 2, 3, another 4. So, yeah, those are going to take us a little while. But is this? I think we finally finished out the resistance here. Nope. Somehow we got down to 3 turns only to build that. That's because I got another citizen. But we are still in resistance. So that's great. That one is 2. Fantastic. So I still can't actually get my airports out there. I might just start marching SS out here. Because I need that city especially. I just want to be able to actually build the things that I have in there. Why is it taking so long to clear the resistance? Like, I've got a bunch of SS and some tanks in here, right? This should be getting the job done fast. I don't understand why it isn't. Whatever. We're going to be waiting another turn before we attack Chile, just to let all these upgrades sink in. Did I get anything else that I forgot about? No. Those are a big deal. Panzer Grenadiers are fun. I think the Sub Hunter is pretty useless. I don't know why that exists. 0 shields. Excuse me? I can't even build that, can I? Who builds sub-hunters? What even are those things? Weird. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here then. We might not get a ton of excitement next turn just because I'm going to be waiting for everything. Because I still can't get an airport built anywhere. And because we're going to have to start trudging through jungles and I want to upgrade my guys and let them heal up. So we're going to be doing a lot of that next turn. But that is it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read. And if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.